Good afternoon, everyone, and a beautiful sunny day here
It
in
is
Albany, Georgia.
very beautiful.
January 3rd, 2021. And you know, 2021 is a good year for us. First of all, our Lord God and Creator has allowed us to see another day and another year. And today, on this beautiful Sunday afternoon, I am here with Mr. Corey Morgan, who is currently serving as a city commissioner down in the big city of Camilla, Georgia.
That's right.
And another good thing about this, Corey is an alum of the unsinkable Albany State University right here in the city of Albany, Georgia. And he's also gainfully employed with ASU, where he works in admissions. And today we want to say welcome, 1,000 Women Strong. I want to say
Awesome.
welcome to you, Corey. And
Thank you.
thank you for coming
Yes.
and agreeing to come.
Yes.
To share your views on what 2021 and this upcoming election holds for us, and tomorrow after the days to come.
Absolutely. It's a pleasure to be here. Pleasure to be here, and thank you all for having me.
We're so glad you came. And Corey, just tell us a little bit about yourself.
Absolutely. So again, my name is Corey Morgan. Born and raised in Mitchell County in Camilla, Georgia. I went to high school in Pelham, actually. So there's been a little rivalry there ever since growing up. Mitchell County Eagles, Pelham Hornets. I graduated 2013, left and went off to college up in LaGrange, Georgia. And I returned home after undergrad, began working at Albany State and in the graduate Masters of Public Administration program as well too. So just through various works in the community in LaGrange, being back home in the area inspired me to run for office, and I'm thankful that God allowed me to be in a position to do that and to do impactful work down here in Southwest Georgia.
Well, again, Corey, we're so happy and so proud of your accomplishments and your achievements, many achievements. But tell us, why do you think that voting is so important for Tuesday for those who've not already voted?
Absolutely. We look at it every day. We see it every day. Reasons why we should all be inspired to go vote. Just here recently, we see attacks on our voting rights, voter suppression. That's an issue that's on this ballot on Tuesday. Here in Albany, there have been attempts to get voters unregistered, voters that are students at Albany State University, and some voters who just have not been engaged but are now engaging in our political process. That's on the ballot. Breaking it down for my peers that may be watching, stimulus packages are on the ballot. We just saw that we got ripped off a stack, well, that stimulus package should have been up to $2,000, but
or
those
more.
or more, but those that are in place block that from happening. So issues like that, I really like to cast this out to my peers. A reason that we should be running to the polls on Tuesday, and if we haven't voted already.
Well, what would you say to my guys and my girls who might not be in the straight and narrow, but who are still registered to vote, who may be affiliated with gangs? And that's important to us too, because whatever happens in America affects everybody, no matter whether you're black, white, Jewish, Gentile, Greek, Asian American. It affects everybody, and from all different socioeconomic groups of life. So what would we say to our friends that we know, Pookie and Ray Ray and those, and Blood, Crips, what would we say to them?
Yeah, I say trust the process, and in order for them to trust that process, I hold myself and others accountable. Let's start engaging those parts of our community too. That's how trust is going to be built, and that's how we're going to make sure that all people are engaged and are constantly engaged in that process. But that takes each of us. So that takes you that are watching this interview. Reach out to your homies and your cousins as well too, and just break it down to them and let them know why it's so important, and walk them through that process as well too. It may not be as easy as we think it is for them, so we want to make sure that we walk those processes through with our peers.
Now let's go back to Mitchell County, back down to Camilla. Let's talk about economic disparity, and let's talk about the poor folk flight. And let's talk about grassroots canvassing, from door to door canvassing. Ladies and gentlemen all around the world, as you view this video, nothing works no better than a grassroots campaign. And when I say that, I mean going from door to door, block by block, street by street. Talk about that a little bit.
Absolutely. And I look back to my election, November 2019. I really credit it to grassroots door knocking and organizing that I did myself, along with a few family members. And I look back to Election Day. I really think those efforts put me over the hump. For those that may not know, I won by 8 votes to an incumbent who had been in office for over 10 years.
Wow.
And I I remember taking off of work on Election Day, and I just knocked doors all day. I hit all the doors that I could think of on our main streets in District 1, and they did it. They got me over the hump at a whopping 8 votes. And so that, and seeing those numbers are just reasons why I know every vote matters, and how every vote counts.
Okay. So we're saying to everyone that's viewing this video, on behalf of 1,000 Women Strong and the Honorable City Commissioner, and that of Corey Morgan, please take the time to go vote on Tuesday. Follow the election process, and then after that, please stay in tune by holding those that we elect to office accountable. They have phone numbers, they have emails, they have doors you can go knock on. So by all means, don't forget to get up, get out, go vote. Thanks, Corey.
Awesome. Thank you all.